Good morning, guys. We are heading to a junk removal job now. Well, I'm helping a guy move. He called me and was like, hey, I need help moving. So I was thinking like, oh, he just needs me to throw some stuff away. And he was like, after like the second phone call, I was talking to him a little bit more and he was like, oh no, I actually have stuff I need you to bring to my new house. And I was like, I'm not a moving company. And he was like, oh. And I was like, but I mean, you might want to call around. And he was like, okay, I will. And then he called me back and said, hey, are you still coming to help? And I was like, what? So, not ideally what I'd like to do, because I don't want to cause any damage to anything, because that's another liability, but he's paying me, so it's not too bad. Plus, I don't really have anything else on the agenda for today, so making an extra, like, $150 doesn't really hurt. But yeah, we slept pretty, man, that sun's bright this morning. We slept pretty terrible, if we're being completely honest. I was editing that video last night. I went to bed at midnight, fell asleep editing the video. I woke up at 2:30, and I was like, oh snap, I forgot to post it. So, I downloaded it from CapCut, and I guess I fell asleep while it was downloading, so I didn't get a chance to upload it to YouTube. So I was like, oh snap. So I woke up at 2:30, and then I uploaded it to YouTube, went to bed around 3, then I woke up at 5 to be ready for today. It's currently 6:30, we're heading to the moving job now, so I am pooped. I'm gonna be a tired slug today, but we just have this job on the agenda, and then we get to hit to the gym, and then kind of just relax, and then later tonight we have to put the ducks to bed again, so I'm excited to show you guys them. But I'll see you guys at the job. We'll pick you up in a minute. Alrighty, we got the stuff all loaded up. We're gonna take it to the house now. Oh yeah, we did good. We've got everything all unloaded. The guy was super nice, and their house was literally right down the road, so we went pretty good. However, it's 80 degrees outside, but I don't know what's going on. I'm just sweating bullets today, so we're gonna head home. I think we're gonna mow our grass and then go to the gym, so I'll pick you guys back at the house. It is all done. It was such a tight squeeze. Luckily it's my own yard, so I didn't care if I really hit the gate, but man, it was definitely tight. I want to look into, they make the straight up and down chutes that can go on the side, because mine is that big plastic one that comes off, so even when I lift it, it still kind of sticks over, but if I have a flat one, it'll be super tucked in and the profile would be a lot. Oh no, I have to sneeze. Okay, it went away, we're good. But yard's all done. We're gonna hit the gym here a little bit later today, but right now I'm really feeling some Jersey Mike's, so let's go get a sub. We got the goodies. It's all down there. Got some food for mommy too. I'm super excited. I love Jersey Mike's so much. And then I got this drink because I was like, oh, it looks kind of healthy. Look at this, 78% of your daily sugar intake. But, oh well, who cares? I'll see you guys at the house. Alrighty, I just drove all the way to the gym only to realize that I never pressed record on the camera, so I just talked to no one for about 3 minutes, which really sucks. But long story short, we got Jersey Mike's. I absolutely crushed their Chipotle chicken sandwich. It was so good. And then I laid down in the beanbag, and then I guess I fell asleep. I got woken up because a customer called me for a junk removal job, and she was like, hey, I have about 2,000 square foot of tile that I want to get rid of. And I was like, okay, yeah, for sure I can do that. So I was thinking it was going to be roughly about 5,000 pounds, and boy was I wrong. So I told her, because I thought it was going to be 5,000 pounds, I was like, I'd be about $450, and she was like, that seems pretty steep. And I was crunching the numbers, and I was like, all right, I think the absolute best I could do is 300, and that leaves me only making $100 after dump fees. And yes, that's very lean. I don't like to go below 70% of profit, but I was like, you know what, like, I don't have any other jobs lined up for the week, so if I can make a little bit of extra cash, I don't want to leave food on the table. And I actually learned that from a Rick Ross video. He was like, normally I charge 50 grand for a performance, but he was like, but if a restaurant, is like, hey, I'll pay you 30 grand to show up on a weekday, and he's like, I have nothing else going on, why not? Money's money. So I try and keep that mindset as best as I can, but it's very important to know when to say no. So, but yeah, that was a big mistake on my end. So I ended up having to give her a call back, and that was kind of embarrassing. I was like, hey, I was way off on the numbers. You know, I'm super sorry about that. And she was like, no, you're fine. So that kind of stinks. That was my bad, but we're still learning. But yeah, we just made it to the gym. We're gonna hit chest. Should be a good workout. Don't really have anything else going on today apart from the fact that I have to go to the chickens later tonight. So I'll bring you guys when we get there. But yeah, we're gonna hit a workout. I'll see you guys inside. Yeah. Alrighty, Sugar Plums, we are all done. Had a pretty good one. I realized it as I was working out. I haven't tracked my calories once this entire week. And I was sitting back and I was like, man, for this past week, I've been feeling really weak. And I was like, what have I been doing differently? And I was like, oh, I've been working more, but I was like, that's it. And then I was like, oh yeah, I haven't been eating enough. So that's like 1000% why I've been feeling so just sluggish and tired and weak, is because I don't have enough calories in me. So we're gonna go home and meal prep some ground beef and rice. That kind of just is one of the easiest meals you can make in bulk, in my opinion. Plus it's super versatile. You can make hamburger bowls, you can make tortilla bowls, you can make sriracha mayo bowls. Like, there's so many different variations you could do with it, so you don't really get sick of it as quickly as you would with, like, you know, chicken and rice and broccoli. That's what I thought you used to have to eat, but I love ground beef and rice. It's just one of my favorite meals to make. So we're gonna go home, whip some of that up. But other than that, workout went great. Had an amazing pump. I feel like I got, look at this. But we're gonna head home, have some dinner, meal prep some food, and then we gotta go check on the ducks. So I will see you guys with some duck time. Alrighty guys, we're heading to go do the chickens now. It's a little dark in the car, I'm sorry. It's 9 o'clock. That's the only thing I don't like about doing the ducks during the summertime, is it's literally, I can't even go there until 9 o'clock because the sun's still up. Whereas in like the early, early like kind of springtime, I can go there at almost 5 p.m. and the sun's down. So that's the only thing that's a little bit of a bummer. Is I like being home, like, you know, before the sunset, like most people. So yeah, I had some dinner with the family. We're watching Little Brothers on Netflix with John Cena and I can't remember the other guy's name right now. I'm so sorry. It is It's pretty good. It is quite wild. I'm trying to watch it with my family right now, and it's a little awkward in some parts. Very awkward in some parts. But ducks should go pretty good. I'm hoping to be in and out of there a lot faster than I was yesterday. Sorry, I just got hit by a red light. Only in Texas, you can be going 75 and get hit by a red light. It's ridiculous. But, yesterday took way longer than it should have. But that was the first time I've done it since they got all the new chicks, so I was kind of get adjusted to it. But yeah, it should go pretty smoothly. And then tomorrow we have a overgrown yard. That's the only thing I have tomorrow. So that yard is probably going to take me about an hour and a half. The backyard isn't terrible. Even the front of the house isn't terrible. They just have a separate little like gated off area in the back. It's about 10 foot by 10 foot. And it's no joke. Like the whole area is like 3 to 5 feet tall. Like it's ridiculous. So the plan of attack for that tomorrow is to I have a brush cutter attachment that I can put onto my weed eater. I just pop off the regular head and then it's like a metal blade. So I plan on doing that first and cutting top to bottom. And then depending on how the ground is, as long as there's not a lot of rocks and like really thick stuff, I'm probably just going to use the 0 turn because it would just make it so much faster. I mean, is it great for it? No, but do I want to push through all that with the push mower? Absolutely not. So, but that's all we got for tomorrow. I will see you guys with the chickens. My buddy and I actually did the Govee lights on this house across the street from the house I'm house sitting at. They're so nice. It's just like the Govee house lights. I think it ended up taking us like 6 hours though. It was a nightmare, especially that roof pitch right there because he had to dangle off the roof while I sat on his legs. It was a nightmare, but let's go see the puppy. Oh, you go puppy. Oh, look how big her paws are. They're huge. Oh, he's a good girl. These little pretty girls here. Teenage chickens are when they're the cutest, and I'd really like specifying chickens, teenage chickens, but look at them. We got to do the little walk of shame with them to get them into the coop, but those geese are my favorite. I don't know exactly what they're called. I think they're just fancy geese, but their feathers are so interesting compared to like a regular goose. Duck, 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 goose. And then turkey. Hi, pretty girl. Hello. This is how I have to get them to go to bed. I have to slowly walk behind them with this, tapping behind them to get them to move. It's ridiculous. It's like trying to herd goldfish on grass. They just don't go where you want them to. Oh, goodbye, pretty girl. I'll see you soon, okay? Tweet. A tweet for a good puppy? Oh, there you go. Yeah. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are all done with the ducks. Ended up only taking 30 minutes this time, so we shaved off 10. Let's go. Heading home now. It's 9:30. Still got to go home, have a PB&J, some chocolate milk, and a protein shake, and then I got to edit the rest of this video. So still got a little bit of a long night, and then I have that early job tomorrow. I want to try and get there at 7. That way I could just be done nice and early so I have nothing else to do for the day. But as far as that one junk removal job goes, for the guy who I mentioned a couple videos ago hasn't paid for it, still hasn't paid, so I think that one's just kind of a need to cut the strings and just accept the fact that I got. It sucks. I mean, at least he gave me the $100 tip the first time, and the job the second job I did for him was going to be $100. So I guess it kind of worked out, but just a simple, like, even if he just texted me and said, hey man, F you, get bent, I mean, that would be better than nothing, you know? Like, so kind of sucks. I always try to do good for people, and then I got friggin' drug in the dirt, but it is what it is. I learned a lesson. That's the first time I've ever left a job without being paid up front first, and I shouldn't have done it, but he already did good by me once, so I just had good faith in him from the get-go, but definitely not doing that again, so whoopsie daisies. And then we had another junk removal job call. We had the tile one earlier, but then we had another one call, and she needed a couch or 2 couches that were just thrown in her yard and then a big pile of brush removed, and I gave her a quote and she left me on red, so I'm assuming she didn't like it, so that kind of stinks. But been a long day. I'm beat. I can't wait to get home, get a nice shower. The only thing that does suck about their chicken coop area is they have a little bit of bedding and like nice dirt, but because the ducks and chickens kind of basically just like rip up everything nice that's in there, it's just very dusty, especially at nighttime. So when they're all running around and flapping their wings, they're just kicking up all that dust, and the turkeys like to hide underneath that big chicken coop area in the very front of the like deal. So I have to crawl under there like on like my hands and knees and like scoop them out with the little like pole that I was using and walking behind them, and that's when it gets really rough, because I mean, turkeys are huge, and when they start flapping their wings, they're just kicking all that dirt up into my face, and it's so I can still taste it. So, but I'm hoping I'm heading back to the house right now, and there was a pretty bad accident right at the top of the hill, like literally right before my neighborhood. So I'm hoping they got it cleared up, because those lights at nighttime are absolutely brutal. The red and blues, along with like the scene lights where they got the bright like white lights, they're rough. So hopefully it's all cleared up. But I'm gonna get home, edit this video, get a shower, and then, oh no, I have laundry again. This day just can't get any worse. So, but, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I appreciate you guys a lot. And yeah, 200 subs. I'm super excited about that. I'd love to get to 1,000, because I think once you hit 1,000 subs, and then I think it's 4,000 views in 30 days. I could be wrong. I could be talking out of my hiney. But I believe after you hit those numbers, you can start getting paid for videos, which that would be so cool. I mean, I don't get a whole lot of views on my video, but still getting like, even if I get like 10 cents a month, that'd still be pretty sick for literally just talking. So, I don't know. We'll see. I really would love to see where this goes, but I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys back at the house. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.